one of the biggest focuses of me was to go out and try to disrupt the market. So I really made a plan to offer some services that I had not been able to obtain before in the actual marketplace. And so I contacted some of my older partners and said, maybe I can offer you services that you have not been able to buy before. And they said to me, it sounds like a wonderful idea. We would very much like to work with you. And that was really how New Frontier Group was founded. So my aha moment was really when I found out I was offering an option to the actual clients in the market that they had never been able to receive before. And they looked at me and said, nobody has ever given us that opportunity. So are you absolutely certain that you can deliver this to us? And I said, I certainly can. So that truly was my aha moment. A lot of different companies are out there offering benefits, but New Frontier Group really identifies two different areas where they're very different. One is the policyholder. The policyholder has an immediate emergency, and we need to help them resolve that. On the other side, we are working for insurance companies, we are working with strategic partners, and we have to address exactly what their needs are also. So there are different types of pain points, but we really address both of them on a daily basis and do everything possible in order to resolve it in the best manner we can. I don't think it's possible to be in this industry without sometimes having a moment where you feel it gets really close to you. Sometimes it can be children involved in severe accidents. Sometimes it can be grown-ups that are the same age as one of your family members or your relatives. And when you get to that point, it's hard to not express your feelings and get your emotions involved with it. But at the same time, we have to remember that it is all about the patient. We have to put the patient first and then deal with it in the best possible way to make sure that we relieve them from the pressures of having a scare and at the same time solve the issue. We had a significant accident in one of the northern states with two children that were unfortunate enough to be skiing and involved in a very significant accident. And for me, those children were the same age as my daughter at that point in time. And that really proved to me that not only does it get emotional, but it hits home. And when it does hit home, you sometimes have to just make sure that you keep calm, that you do it correctly, and that you resolve all of the issues that surround that occurrence. But it cannot help but be personal. And we do take it personal. We had to communicate with the parents. We had to communicate with relatives we were transporting in. We had to get them life-flighted out from the actual scene of accident. And all of those things we're coordinating on a daily basis, but it really makes an impact. The most important for me when I started New Frontier Group was to find the right team, to create the team where everybody's part of the family. That has really been our strength in this industry. Our office consists of lots of different cultures, many different languages, which brings such an identity with it that is so different from everybody else. It allows us to work with our strategic partners in a totally different manner, and anybody who calls into the office can immediately feel that we can speak to them, they can relay to us what it is that their concern is, and that we can handle it on their behalf. I'm constantly trying to focus on innovation. For me, it really means being cutting edge, but it also means that you constantly have to improve. So you never just sit back and feel that you're content with the way it is. You have to constantly develop. We don't just develop to make something better. We develop in order to make it fantastic. And that's really the one thing that we want to offer to the New Frontier Group family is we're always there. Constant innovation is just part of us.